This slideshow is a compilation of digitized slides that were taken back in the late 50s, early 60s, and is put together based on groupings of folks and the types of events, because I don't know exactly where we are in most of this, and don't know who everybody is personally. I won't try to actually narrate who these folks are unless I have a pretty good idea who they are. Then I can possibly chime in and give a clue on some of these. That's Betty Harding and Leslie and LaVerne. It's Leslie and Mom and LaVerne. Looks like my brother there and Dana and Marie, Bob and Dana. Again, out camping and boating at the lakes. Looks like Bob and Dana in the boat. And Mom and I'm not sure who all that is. Mom and Leslie, obviously. Elaine LaVerne and Leslie Odger. The whole family. Myself, my mother, LaVerne, goodness, Leslie. Not sure who those guys are, but it looks like they're having a good time. There's my dad's boat, and several of us there, Leslie in the front. Camping, did a lot of camping, you'll see on these, family groups. Had a lot of fun with that. Looks like probably Nevada City or one of the mining camp towns. We did a lot of exploring and camping out in the woods. There's the kids. Got some of my sister's youngsters. And it looks like LaVerne and JR in the background. Larry LaVerne Jr. in the background. There's several of the kids. It looks like they're having a good time. My dad's motorhome, the big one. I think that's LaVerne. It looks like her to me. And it looks like one of Bob's youngsters, I think, or I'm not sure who that was. There's some of Bob's youngsters and Bob. Looks like one of the local lakes. There's JR and probably Deanne, I suspect. And it's somewhere out there, probably in Oregon. LaVerne and JR, or Larry LaVerne Jr., we call him JR. Like Leslie and LaVerne and nope, there's Mom and Dad's Dodge. There's Martha LaVerne. I guess there's looks like LaVerne. There's Betty Ann Harding and Larry LaVerne. And there's Betty Ann in the blue shirt and Marie LaVerne. We're at a gold panning contest. Out there exploring the gold mines and having a little fun. It's the San Gabriel River out of LA, digging for gold. Didn't find any, but we were looking. It was a lot of fun. There's Betty Ann Harding, my first wife. And there she is, and myself digging for gold. If you can make it out, it's dredging. It's up there probably in Downeyville, probably on the, what was that, the Elkhorn River Creek. There's Mom. And there's Mom again with Betty Ann Harding in the background. My dad took that truck on some interesting roads up through the mountains. It looks like the family having a good time swimming out there at the Yuba River, probably. As I recall, we spent a lot of time down there at the Yuba. This again up at Downeyville dredging. We did get pretty good gold here in Downeyville. Actually, still have the gold. So there was a lot of old mining camps and buildings and so forth. There I am, Larry LaVerne, and I'm not sure who the lady is. Oh, there's Grandpa, Hugo Julius LaVerne, with his gold digging equipment. There he is, dredging under the rocks. I know that's the Elkhorn campground. And we had a lot of fun there digging for gold, and actually got pretty good gold out of there. So, and I believe this is back at the San Gabriel. I'm not sure exactly where that is. There's my dad and myself digging for gold. Same old thing. We never did get rich, though, I guess. We had a lot of fun and enjoyed it. Running a dredge. I'm not sure what river that is. That looks like the San Gabriel. It could be. East Fork of the San Gabriel was, at one time, very productive in gold. There's Larry LaVerne. There's my dad, Hugo Julius, up on the top. The mine was up there, and we would lower the buckets with the ore in it down to the sluice box below. Down below there, and run it through the sluice box. Here we are investigating one of the old buildings again. It's like Betty, and there's my dad's home in Huntington Beach. I believe that's the one on Riley Drive. There's Dana and my mom, and it looks like my brother back there, and Dana playing the guitar. Bob and Dana both play the guitar. And there's Patty's first husband, I believe. It's like Deanne and Grandma LaVerne, Nellie LaVerne. And I'm not sure which of the youngsters that is. Okay. It's like Mark and some of the other boys. There's a pretty good family shot. Goodness, lots of us there. That was back with Patty's first husband. There's great grandpa. That was Hugo LaVerne's dad. And there they are again. There's Patty's son. This was at Christmas, obviously. And LaVerne and Dana and Deanne. Oh, there's JR, or Larry LaVerne Jr. That's my son. There I am, one of my girlfriends, and Bob and Mom. Leslie and his baby. And my sister. There's Grandma Nellie Coons. Nellie Coons, and there she is with JR. There's Patty's son again. I guess I got a duplicate here, but that's okay. There's Patty and her husband, and her first child, and then obviously another one on the way. That's Grandpa's backyard. We spent a lot of time back there having a lot of fun. Looks like Mark and some of the other boys, and LaVerne. I think LaVerne was the blonde, the little towhead, as I recall. There's Bob Shanley. That was my dad's best friend. Quite a character. He's still alive today, 2013. He's got to be getting close to 90 years old. My dad's rig, that big motorhome, and his boat. There's his house again, there in Huntington Beach. This is Bucky and his wife from Mexico. Bucky was my dad's half-brother, I think, or step-brother. That's his son. And I'm not sure who the elderly lady is there. There's Bucky and Lydia, to the right of Bucky. There's Mom, Bucky, Lydia, and their son. There's my dad, Hugo Julius LaVerne. He built that catamaran. There it is in construction in the back of his house there in Huntington Beach. There it is getting ready to launch. And we got it launched. Looks like Leslie's sitting on it there. I think that's Leslie and my dad. Here we are at Newport Beach. And it looks like Deanne or Dana. I'm not sure which. There's Uncle Bob. There's my brother, Bob, cleaning the fish. I think this is at Walport, Oregon, as I recall. Myself and JR and some of the other kids. There's myself, Larry LaVerne, and my dad, Hugo Julius. Obviously, I must have caught the fish. I'm not sure. He may have. There I am back in the early 60s with my Chevrolet there in Abilene, Texas.